the OSP's take on the former finance minister. He left before Sticker was there, but again, he worked in the same government, so he probably knows him. But Doc, is the OSP wrong to ask the finance minister to make himself available, even though he tells the OSP he's not well?
Thank you very much. My regards to our viewers this very morning. Prior to the program, I was saying that these are serious legal issues. And I'm not a lawyer anyway. So probably the dimension that I'll pick might not really serve a legal purpose. I mean, because your question is very good. I'll do my best, so you should bear with me. I'm speaking as a layman when it comes to the legal issues. As I'm here, I cannot say he's wrong or right. If we actually considering from a legal perspective. But what I can say is that for him to declare him fugitive is where I think, as a layman, I find it very difficult to understand whether indeed he even has that jurisdiction. You know, in law, they call something ultra virus, whether it's within his jurisdiction to embark on all that he's doing as you're asking. And then my layman of understanding of fugitive is somebody who is escaping, or who has escaped from captivity or something. Exactly. And I wonder if Ofori-Atta is in captivity. I wonder. And I think we all have to be careful as a country. I'm trying to even work on myself because as we are moving forward, Ghana cannot continue recycling some of these unfortunate incidents of what is happening. Now, as a result of some of these efforts or actions or omissions or inactions, some people, including army officers, went to his residence. I mean, illegally. They went there, somebody's private home. If you read our constitution, Article 18.2, I mean, it states emphatically that no one shall be subjected to the interference of his private home and properties. So, if in that act, initially they said it was OSP. Now they say he's not the one.
Yes.
Whether that is true or not is a subject to be also discussed another time. But this is the second time.
CCTV footages of the people who went there.
But we are not saying that OSP went there. We are talking about people making allegations that it was the ASP that actually gave them the mandate or induced them to go there. He is saying no, he's not the one. Whether that is true or not, his comments and his position and what is happening, it will be difficult for people to say that is not true or true. But even that is not true, sometimes some of these things give people the undue opportunity to embark on some of these antisocial behaviors. And me, as a finance or a financial economist, my problem is that how is this featuring our country on the globe or even on the continent of Africa? Because honestly, globalization, one of the key things that all investors look at for democracy and security. And if these things are going on, don't you think we are compromising our sovereignty in terms of security?
Why don't you think the international bodies or the international world will also see it as a country which is trying to ensure that it fights corruption?
Corruption in this way? Fight corruption in this way? You think this is how we fight corruption? That somebody, whether has mandate or not, went to another person's home with army people to go whatever they wanted to go and do. Nobody has an idea. And that is how we fight corruption. When the Constitution, clearly states how these things should be managed. I quoted Article 18.2a. It's so clear. It states without any ambiguity. Am I right or wrong? So what they did, is it not breaching the very constitutional extract or provisions that I'm talking about? So these are the things we need to look at. I think this thing has been going back and forth when there's change of government, except that I think this time it is unprecedented because you talk about AG, what happened, a lot of people died, and even it is on record that the present speaker stated in Parliament that this is unprecedented. My issue is whether it happened before or not, we need to manage these things well going forward because we are a country. I mean, we are being coached or managed or protected by laws, creation of law. We have our sovereignty. This is a democratic dispensation. So if we keep on entertaining some of these, look at Ashanti Regions just a few days ago, Council of State election, what happened? Is this what we want to see in our country? Want to move on, whether it is from NDC or MPP. I want to repent. I want to change. I can make mistakes, but I don't think I want to go to those former way of attacking everything, condemning everything, praising everything because of my underlying interest. We've been doing this for almost 30 years. NDC does, MPP does. Have we gotten the expected results? No. Do we maintain the same status quo? No. We need to redefine. We need to define our corporate focus as a country. We need to introduce a new paradigm shift and make sure that I wouldn't call my brother because he's a deputy minister, you're a thief, you are this. Even when courts of competent jurisdiction has not even come out any declaration or judgment. We need to build country. I mean, people respect us.
Right.